Hi everyone, today is day 90. I'd like to give gratitude to this fruit here because without this fruit, which is super high in water, low in fiber, giving me a lot of yield, and as you can see it looks pretty sweet, which it is. You can tell because it looks quite granulated. That means it's like got good sugar content. Basically, again going back, watermelon. Why watermelon? In the absence of coconut water in the tropics, it's hard to get a natural spring from nature because you can only get so much from an apple or an orange. But watermelon is not too dense in calories, so it's not overwhelming. So you can almost treat it as close to water. And the most important aspect of my juice cleanse this time was hydration. Um, on so many levels because my body's tight, my mouth is always dry, um, wasn't going to the toilet well, um, and sorry, the lighting's so bad. I have terrible lighting, and so I had a lot of hydration problems. I could tell. I just felt dry in the mouth. All the mucus in my head and face is always coming out dry. It was pretty obvious to me that cooked food and salt put together is like it has a really significant impact on the body because you can go on a raw high fruit high water based diet for a month and then just have one meal and you're just like I feel so crap, like I can feel dehydrated. And so I'm just gonna make some juice while I'm here as well, and I'll talk at the same time. So let me just show you what I've got today. Oops daisy. I have, hello Ashley, thank you for joining my live. I hope to do more of these. I should be making content every day, but a solid food vacation, juice fast, you're going to go through turbulent times, so it's very difficult to commit to putting content out and looking after yourself. So, do the best I can. Oh my god, sorry. That is not fun to watch. Sorry, I'm just having problems with this stand. Give me 1 second. I think I just need to add water to the bottom. It just takes a while. Oh, great. Okay, so I have, apologize for anyone watching that didn't enjoy that. So I've cut some of that watermelon up, and as you can see, you see this white bit? I leave this on. I try and shave as close as possible to the ring. Not just for like economics and like minimizing waste, but apparently there's some nutrition in there too. So plus. To save money, to get more yield, to get more nutrition, and to have like less waste. Be mindful of the way you cut. This is a Nakiri knife, Nakiri. This is a Japanese knife. This is for fruit and vegetable cutting. As you can see, the way I cut efficiently, so I can have nice bars, and these fit perfectly into the Green Star juicer, which I have here. So I'm being mindful of the way. So it needs to be about that size. I'm being mindful of the way it's going to go in, and I like to just like drop pieces directly in. Okay. Very simple. Keep your kitchen clean. You don't even need much, guys. If you're on a health path and you just want to get hydrated and flush out all the waste out your body, you just need a Green Star machine, a beautiful Nakiri knife. These are not too expensive. This only cost me £10 in a shop called TK Maxx, which sells cheap household items. And this is beautiful because if you're ever making, this actually used to have Japanese writing on the side. If you're ever making like raw vegan sushi, oh my god, use this. It's so fun to dice all your vegetables and do it that South Korean Japanese way and like get nice julienne cuts. And well, I'm going off topic, but you can have fun with this knife. It's good. I always use it for cutting produce. It makes it feel a bit fancy. Okay, so I've got watermelon. So this is hydration and astringent. It's a powerful magnet. Apparently John Rose says it has a lot of beneficial elements for the liver to neutralize toxins. I have organic apples that my dad picked. You can tell these are organic because they're tiny and they look rough. That's how organic. This is how food should look. This is the way food should look. and I bought these from the stores. I have strawberries here. So this is what Dr. Morse talks about: fruit, berries, melons. So this is a fruit, berries, melons recipe. My dad has, I don't know where he got these, so I'm actually gonna peel this. Guys, if you're like me and you live in a city and you don't have good produce or access to always like something or like organic and stuff, this is gonna save your life. Okay? So when you have that, you can just be like, let's say, I know these are organic, but it's just that my dad's not very clean with the way he uses things, so, and the way he stores it. He's very unconscious, so I'm just gonna save my butt. See that? I'm just gonna do that. And you have to be mindful when you make recipes, guys. Don't do like 100 ingredients. Keep it simple. You could just do watermelon, apple. And oh, sorry, one more thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit like cooking like in a restaurant. You need all flavors. So let's say watermelon is nice, apple complements it, and you add a bit of berries. You can always add a dash of lime in. And this is all like, this is not just like for flavor, but it's also beneficial, because then when you start adding limes, you're starting to add into your recipes something that is aggressive. They all pull lymph, but this is aggressive. And if you're trying to get healthy, you should be thinking about two things: your colon, so you're trying to clean out all the waste stuck inside of you. 90 days in, and I'm still eliminating fecal matter out my stomach. I feel I need to run and grab the door. I'm so sorry. If you're gonna wait here, please do something else and come back. Just give me 1 minute. I'll just leave you here with the produce. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, oh God bless you for waiting, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. The 5 people who are here, I know I don't have 5,000 audience, I don't do enough to get that much. Maybe one day, you know, I get a lot of haters telling me I don't look well. It's like, I'm trying, what do you want me to do, you know, like, what can I do? I'm trying. I don't have like special lighting in here, and like, I grew up in London. I ate meat and milk for like 24 years and processed foods. Shit ton of salt, lots of bread. My body's full of glue and waste. And I'm trying to crawl out a black hole by drinking the not best produce in the world. You know? I have to do like 90-day juice fast. I have to go 150 days. I'm doing the best I can in the situation I'm in with how much money I have. Okay, I'm not gonna get organic every day. I'm not some of these raw vegan people who like were born in like suburbs and stuff with like parents who have money or whatever it is. I'm not trying to play victim. I'm in the middle of London. I'm doing the best I can with the environment I'm in. It's very stressful around here. So I'm actually like, people don't even understand how I've even done a juice fast in this environment, because you guys have to remember there's a huge emotional component to the way we eat. We eat for our feelings. How do I know that? Because I watch everyone around me and how they respond to food, and I can tell, even myself, it's always an emotional need. And the juice fast proves that to you, because the juice fast, because when you drink this, you're getting nutrition and you're getting sugars in. Why else do you need to eat whole food? Why do you need to eat like steamed vegetables? The only thing that food can do for you is sedate you, because it's warm and it's heavy. That's what food does. Food is warm. Food is dead. Like, the food people eat is dead. It doesn't do anything nutritionally. It doesn't do shit. Excuse me. It doesn't do anything. It dehydrates you, constipates you, and creates addiction. Other than that, the only thing that food can achieve is sedation. Oh, God bless you, actually. Thank you for your comment. Yeah, I'm trying to crawl out of a black hole, and it is a black hole. It's a cave. I'm in Plato's cave. I never came here telling people like, oh, I'm gonna like get 100% organic, suck down fresh air. My neighbor smokes weed every day. My water in my house that I have to bathe in is tap water. This watermelon's not organic. So what do? Am I gonna go binge on crisps? No. I'm gonna say, dear God, in your divine power, give me the courage and will to give my body a long juice cleanse. I'll drink distilled water, and please bless these fruits with anything you can within your power of nature to cleanse my body and make me a better person and get me to a better environment. When I go to Bali, when I went to Bali, I did 16-day coconut water fast. I did 5 days water fast, and I was dying for a juice fast. I didn't have a juicer. If I go back to the tropics, I'm taking a juicer with me. So this is giving me consciousness. This is giving me clarity. This is keeping me off a lot of crap I could have put in my body in the last 100 days. In the last 100 days. In the last 90 days, listen to this. In the last 90 days, if I ate cooked food, I'd most likely be eating it emotionally, which would have meant a lot of dehydration, a lot of food processing, a lot of toxins would have went into me. I've at least been to the toilet, 30, 40 times? So imagine all that poop still stuck in my system, causing self-poisoning, auto-intoxication. What happens if you can't flush a toilet? Come on, it's common sense. So what if all the waste in your lymph system and your colon sitting inside of you, stuck and dry? You want to know why you feel crap today? Because you're full of it. So am I. I'm not saying I'm clean. Everybody is. And I'm telling you, every day I release more and more and more, I feel better and better. So, if someone's going to come and tell you, you're going to get health from nutrition, you better run 100 miles the other direction, because you're not. It's not from that. It comes, you feel better releasing the waste. Have you not realized really, really healthy, well, I'm not going to get into this topic. People bash me about this, but I'll speak my truth. You know, there's like really, really like, no, I don't want to say thin, but you know, there's like really hot looking models in Milan and like Paris. They're like runway models. These people, okay, except for the odd few that you find smoking, why do they look healthy? Minus the makeup and the cameras and stuff, they're still healthy people. How? How do they? Why does everybody else look like walking dead socks? Because they have flow in their colon and their lymph system. They're not backed up with sewage. Do you see them all day like sucking down green powders and wild mangoes? No. Health doesn't come from this. This isn't gonna like make you healthy. You get more healthy releasing the crap. You have more of an impact on your health of releasing the sewage than bringing things in. So if you're gonna bring anything in, keep it as clean as possible. You can't get cleaner than this. The liquid of this, not even the fiber. And what the fiber helps is if I'm full of crap on my stomach, right, and I've got constipation and I've got lots of old dead fecal matter stuck in there, hard and dry, why would you put that on top? I rest my case. I highly, 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 highly recommend this juicer. This is like the best juice. This is the best investment towards my health. Save all your money from green powders and herbs, all that stuff, and prioritize this if you're low on money. If you've got abundance, buy everything. But if you don't have cash, don't be a cheap ass and go for some rusty old juicer. This has got dual magnetic gears, a fantastic filter that gives you literally pulp-free juice. I don't need to strain this. And if you realize, I go in like, so I just added apple, strawberry, lime, and then behind it, I kick it in the butt with watermelon. So it's a nice mix. It helps flow. Let me show you what's going on here. Oopsie daisy. Oops, sorry. I'm I'm trying to remove. Oh, look, can you guys see? Look at this. The human body. This is what you do. This is your food on your plate. This is your mouth. See that? See those gears? This is your mouth. When they say chew your food really well, and when you poop, this is exactly what's happening in the human body. This is what's supposed to be coming out your butthole. We put in cakes, pizzas, pies, bread. Let me give you an example. Let me show you, look, let me show you this. What do we have here? Come on, what's conventional? Okay, look. Number one, this is why you don't cook your food. Look at that, okay? It looks like a floppy sock. Okay, this, imagine putting this bread, okay? Through that, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if you put bread through your body, the human body, this water-based electrical machine? We're a water-based electrical species. We came from the tropics. We're forest-dwelling species. We like colorful things. We have eye color for a reason. We have taste buds that like ignite when sugar touches it. Come on. We're tropical forest island dwelling fruit sucking humans. We're supposed to live in a hot environment. We sweat very easily, so we get dehydrated easy. So what's the first thing you want? Amen. Ziggity bang pop. That's what you want. You know what it tastes like? This tastes like lemon strawberry sherbet sweets. You humans in 2020, I think we should all get on our knees and thank God that we have this phone to broadcast this. Thank you. And we have this green star, machines like this, and electricity running through the wall, and whatever produce you can find to produce this. If your body's a waterfall, you want fresh, raw, living, structured water going in. And hopefully on the way out would be all the waste you've accumulated over your time. I spent most of my childhood eating pies and chips that you'd put in the oven. In school would be baked beans, fish fingers, fried potatoes, lots of mayonnaise. As I was moving into my teenage adulthood years, I was doing 8 to 10 eggs a day. Meat would be chicken, tuna, lots and lots of tuna from the cans, lots of whey milk protein. What else would I eat? Lots of chocolate bars, crisps. Okay, let me give you an example of a crisp. Yeah, so my mom still buys this stuff, right? My mom buys this. This is the sort of shit I would be eating every day throughout my childhood. Just as an example, this is what this contains. So I could easily hit this up in like, what? An episode of The Simpsons, I'd be done with this. This contains sugar, glucose syrup, cornstarch, humectant, sorbitol syrup, acid, citric acid, malic acid, citrate, titrile, calcium, sodium hydrogen malate, trisodium citrate, glazing agent, carnauba wax, wheat flour, dextrose, wheat starch, palm fat, gelatin, that basically means animal bones, emulsifier, mono and diglycerides of fatty acids, flavorings of fruit and plant concentrates. Oh, I wonder why they use fruit. Blackcurrant, elderberry, blah blah blah, blackcurrants, grape, carrot. That would actually be a good juice to make. Curcumin, colors, curcumin, copper complexes of Chlorophylline. This is fucking laboratory stuff. Excuse me for my language. If anyone's watching who's underage, may contain traces of milk. They blow you with all that shit, and then they say may contain traces of milk. Imagine you spend 10 years of your childhood eating shit like that. That's what I did on these streets with my parents. I didn't know what to do. How do I know what food is? You walk into a fucking store. It's not like you see strawberries on the table that are organic. You see freaking fake fruit. Excuse me for my language again. You just kind of like, when you get to 90 days of a juice fast and you see black shit pouring out your skin, then you get a bit pissed off. You're like, oh, I wonder why this is there. Maize, high oleic sunflower oil, rice flour, sugar, dried yeast extract, dried onion, dextrose, cayenne extract, salt, dried tomatoes, citric acid, dried chili extract, spice extracts, paprika extract, emulsified monodiglycerides of fatty acid. This, I could easily hit like 10 of these in 10 minutes. It's just like, what, 10 pieces in a pack. It's just, do you know what's ridiculous? All this plastic, just to trap, all this plastic and like time and energy and manufacturing, pollution, trucks, store shelf space, just for a fucking 8 pieces of little monster hand, just for someone to numb some of their emotion, because we live in the dark ages. They just want to like numb themselves up. Okay, going off topic. My problem is let me put you guys in better lighting. Just to let you know that this is a 500 mil. I think that's about 16 ounces US. Yep, I'm getting my numbers right. That is a good portion to have every hour. So that's what you want. So if you're not going to be able to drink juice for 2 hours, you want to make a liter of that. If you're going to go out for another 2 hours, take a liter with you. And that way you get your consistent flow of carbohydrates. Those are parakeets. Those are parrots from Brazil that came here from someone somewhere. And they just like had babies. Oh, please don't drop. Okay. Sorry, leave a bit of tree there. Yeah, so that's what you want to do. You want to think about every hour you want 500 ml. And it depends how much thing is in it, how much sugar is in it. You don't need to count calories or anything. You just need to be in tune with your system. Dear body, how do you feel? I'm low on carbohydrates. I need some sugar. Okay, I'll add more apples. Simple. Or your body will say, I'm craving salt. Okay, I'll put more celery. That's how you work your juice fast. You don't necessarily need to. It's good to have protocols to follow if you need guidance, but you should be more in tune with your body and what's available and what season you're in. If I was in Thailand now, which I'd love to be, I would be having pineapple, watermelon as my 2 fruits that I'd focus on, and I'd amplify coconut water. Simple. If I am in London, I have watermelon from Spain, and I have strawberries. Simple. It's not a question of nutrition. I get more nutrition in one glass of juice. You get more nutrition than everybody eats in the day. Okay? Can you please tell me where the nutrition is in dead broccoli and dead sweet corn? Where? Huh? If you're talking about what I've been doing lately, and I'll do a video of this. You see this? This is vitality. Oh my gosh, the smell of raw sweet corn. I know this isn't technically a fruit, it's more of a grain, but it's high in water and it's sweet, so it's a bit starchy, but still. When you juice this, you get corn milk. Look out for that one, super delicious if you get corn milk. How? You can't, like, look at this. Can you see the difference? Right? This is dead matter. This is live matter. I could choose that now. Yeah, so basically, you get my point. Did you spend your childhood growing up eating raw, living, electric food that's high in water, that's easy to digest, absorb, and eliminate? Or did you eat things that clog you up? If you clog up your sink or you clog up your toilet, you're not going to be a happy person. People are clogged up in their kitchen and sinks in their body. Your kitchen is the basically like your stomach. Your bathroom's like your the mm, kitchen's more the mouth, and then your colon, and then your lymph system's like your sewage, and then the rooms are like all your cells. So if your colon starts to become backed up and dirty, so it basically means your kitchen's backing up, and then your trash cans are backed up, and then your toilet is backed up, and you can't put sewage anywhere. Imagine you're constantly making things in the kitchen while nothing's going out. Imagine your kitchen never gets cleaned, or your toilet never gets cleaned. It's so simple. Like, I laugh at people who hate on like this lifestyle. I'm just like, you must be stupid to think like really that plate of like dead floppy socks is gonna really get you anywhere in life. The only thing cooked food can do is temporarily suppress your emotions. It has no other function. Putting mush in your body of dead food is not going to do anything. If you've got a clean colon and a clean, fast-flowing lymph system, and your body's moving, and you're putting coconut water through that system, you're a very smart person. When it comes to food, you sit down and you eat a monomil of jackfruit. Oh no, you don't have to do monomil. If you eat like 3 complementary fruits or 2 complementary fruits, let's say you have mango and jackfruit, and it gets well digested, well absorbed, well utilized, and then you poop it out on time and with like in fully, nothing gets left behind. Okay, no problem. I asked my mum yesterday. I said, "Mum, when you cook rice and pasta, when you cook rice, mum," I was like, "Mum, does it get sticky?" She says, "Yeah." I said, "Mum, when you cook pasta, does it get sticky?" She goes, "Yeah, it sticks to the pan a lot." "Mum, when you cook potatoes," she goes, "Potatoes can be sticky too." I said, "Mum, is it the starch?" She said, "Yeah, it's the starch." Okay. And the main problem is the heat does that. That's what the heat does. It makes things sticky and bind. You can't compare that fresh corn to the raw corn. So there's so many aspects of it. It's all about how it's digested, utilized, absorbed, and it's also about how well it's eliminated. The heat damages the whole process. Okay, and nutrition too. So there's so many arguments. There is no reason to eat cooked food unless it's survival. You have to do it. There is nothing around, but it's 2020. We have planes, trains, buses. Do you know how much fruit is floating around Earth right now? Woo! Even if it's not organic, do the best you can. Don't make excuses. Fuck it. If the cucumbers are not organic, get the cheap ones, peel them, get some ginger, get some lime, throw in some carrots and apples. Boom. That's like the best dinner in the world. Like, you're gonna feel so good. Again, if you needed anything else, it's either you're very active and you can't keep up the calories of what you've got because it's just not enough. Like, there's only so much calories you can get from apples, or you are emotionally bogged down from work and life, relationships, family, money, the dark ages, noise pollution, and you would like to ground yourself, aka sedation, and you cannot find alternative techniques such as breath work. You don't have access to nature like me. You live in like cement. You basically live in the matrix. You don't live on like a nice coastal like South Spain or like just Southern Europe. You're just like stuck in the cold north. That's when it's like you gotta be smart about what you ground yourself with. I'd personally advise you to go to a steam room, take some fresh juice with you, and do some deep breathing. If you can't do that, if you have to eat cooked food, I can always do videos of what I'd recommend. It's typically like steamed vegetables, but the best one I found, the tastiest vegetable that I ever found cooked, but actually like raw now, was mushroom. Mushroom. I know it's not. I know it's like it's a fungus and stuff, and it's not really food, but I don't know what it was. When I just cooked mushroom, I was like, this is high in water, seems pretty easy to digest, and it's tasty, and it's like, it just grounds you. So if you had to use food, do it. But would I cook food or eat mushrooms? I don't recommend it. If it's a tool for where you are or where you are on your journey, use it. But tell universe, get me out of here. I need to leave. Find me a better environment. I want to do better. I want to eat better. I want to eat those durians that are growing in Southeast Asia. I want to do 30 days on juice. I want to do 100 days on juice like Ali. I want to get to 150 days. I want I want fresh raw coconut water every day. Manifest it, okay? Manifest it, manifest it, manifest it. Dream, dream, dream. Pray, repeat, write down, manifest, watch videos, take pictures, save videos. Just build this big vision in your head of, and I call it angelic purification, where you're just like, I want a nice, clean, fast-flowing body with the most richest, divine, fresh living liquid flowing through me. And there's some people, this is like hocus pocus. But when I go to the steam room, I'm just like, this is a bunch of fat, stinky slugs walking around in here. Sorry. You know, I don't see emperors around walking around. Nice, hydrated, lean, flexible, conscious, self-aware, radiant, high aura. You don't meet, you don't see these people. Our society is full of floppy socks. Just like that steamed broccoli, that's what people are, just floppy. I'm not telling you I'm amazing, by the way. I'm not I'm not being narcissistic here, saying that I'm great. I have a lot of sewage in me. I'm digging, like people are like, wow, you've done 90 days, you must be clean. It's like, you have no idea what we're trying to clean out. We're trying to clean out a stagnant sewage system. It doesn't just magically like get clean just from 90 days on juice. It's super sticky and dry, so it's like, it takes work. Doing 90-day juice fast, I'm not even done yet, I'm not doing 90 days, I'm going to do more. I don't have a number, but and people are like, oh, like when they hear the word fast, they immediately think of starvation, and I'm just like, I drink passion fruit, cantaloupe, and strawberry for dinner. Like, I'm drinking living, vital elixirs, alchemy, forest stuff. I'm drinking like drugs, like the natural nootropic things that our brain needs. I'm not starving myself, but I'm not stuffing myself. I don't do a solid, what do they call it? A juice feast. I don't call it juice feast. I have what I need when I need, and that's it. That's what I do. I don't underdrink or overdrink. And if I do, it's because I'm out of the house. I didn't plan in advance. Or if I overdrink, it's because I was just not thinking, and I'm just like being unconscious about what I'm doing. And usually that comes with like melon belly. You probably get like a different symptom from drinking too much too fast. Nature will whip in your butt that way too. But best way, as Lauren Lockman said, is to zip throughout the day. That's the smartest thing to do. Adequate hydration. And also, everything also all depends. Like for example, me doing this video now, I'm releasing water, and I'm using up carbohydrates. So I'm actually channeling the juice there into this video, which I'm happy to do. You know, I am. If this helps 7 people and it helps 3 more people, I've helped 10 people. So why not? You got to take advantage of the technology we have now. It's like phenomenal. I'm mind blown the way this can like take out my message now and spread it to you guys, wherever you 5 people are on earth right now who are watching this live. And it's like taking my voice and projecting it out into your equipment. Damn, we should make this world needs to return to grace. And we have the technology now to do that, to spread this message around the world. We have a green star juicer. We have smartphones. We have produce. We have online social networking, community, advice. We need to drink the chemistry of the forest and put it back into our brain. We need to get rehydrated. We need to eliminate the snake inside of us. We need to eliminate our old habits. We need to eliminate all the emotions that are stuck into us, okay? We've got so much work to do as a society. We all need to support each other. It's not easy. I find it so sad, the people that try to pull you down. It's like, you schmuck. You schmuck, you're so blind. You can't see there's something wrong with our species. You can't see signs of dementia around you. You can't see a bit of like chaotic selfishness. You want to get to the root cause. And when someone's out there trying to teach people, educate or support them how to do that, you want to pull them down? That's sickly. That's sinister. That person must be chronically constipated in their head and their stomach. And the interesting thing is both are connected, so they must be constipated on one or the other or both. And on this 90 days of this juice cleanse, I've had a lot of stuff pour out my skin, especially in the head, which is why I'm bald. And I've had a lot of stuff pour out my stomach too. I'm constipated in the head and stomach, and I'll tell you now, from 90 days ago, I thought you just don't realize how much more clearer you can get. Every day you can get clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer. I've got some little rays of sunshine coming onto me. And you just need to keep on going. And I'm sorry if there's so much sewage inside and you get a bit tired. That's when you need to like say, maybe it's the end of, maybe I need to stop this one. Don't think, this is what people think. People think a juice cleanse is that I'm going to do one juice cleanse and I'm done and I can move on, move back to my old lifestyle. Or no, you need to understand that this is amazing. This is a new lifestyle. This is not starvation. It's about resetting your system to understand that we are high water electrical beings. Juice is food. I'm done with this fiber shit. We need to live on high water content fruits, okay? And if your fruit's not good enough, you can always cut it up, peel it, and turn it into a nice, beautiful liquid, okay? So, give grace. Let's return to grace. It starts with yourself. Get yourself there. Get yourself to the golden age. Don't worry about anybody else. And when you're shining, and when you're emitting your aura and your light, someone's gonna stop you and say, "What are you doing?" You know, like I can see something. Like I see something in you, and you will basically become a mirror. And these people they'll see something in themselves when they see you, and they'll see your transformation, and they'll see that you've changed. And you don't need to stand there and preach. I don't need to change anyone. Everyone needs to change themselves. Okay? We all just have to change ourselves. That's really it. You can go blame government. You can go like stress about, oh, my mom's not doing the lifestyle. Who cares? You do it. You do it. You do it for you. You're important. Forget everybody else. Once you go down and you like clean yourself out and you feel healthy and you feel like ready and confident and you've had your time in silence and you're ready to come out and like start helping people, if you would like to do that, if you're that sort of personality, then you can like come and help someone. Then you can be like, hey, you know, I'll coach you and then you can pay me and I'll support you and write you a program or however it is. But I'm 5 years into this and I'm still working on myself. I still have a rash. Still have a rash. It's crazy. I've got black mud coming out of my lymph system. I've got black mud. Ali, why are you not clean yet? Because there's hard black clay through my system. Chronic subcutaneous systemic lymphatic constipation. And you really think a couple of glasses of juice is going to wash that out? It's just a stepping stone. Okay? Remember, you're not hungry on this lifestyle. I drink the most delicious melons. Get some blackberries, get a pineapple, make yourself an amazing juice. Throw in some like cucumber, lemon, ginger, celery, apple, and pineapple. Flush your body with living structured water, enzymes, biophotons, basically nootropic plant chemistry, hormones, all this great stuff just goes into you. Okay? And avoid the bad stuff, correct the fault, stop eating the things that cause the problem. Because what you eat affects the way you think, feel, act, behave, look, smell. And the reason why it's the fall from grace is because if you look, feel, act, smell, all that sort of stuff really bad, you're living in a terrible time. If you're not drinking plant chemistry, you're not going to expand your consciousness. You can meditate all day in a sick body, it ain't going to get far. You can try and do yoga with a sick body, you're not going to go far. You need to rehydrate your system so you can stretch. So the body's the foundation, the body's step one. Start with the body and everything else will follow. The emotions, the mind, the breath work. It's like, how can you do breath work if you can't breathe? How can you do yoga if you're not stretched, if you haven't got hydrated like joints and ligaments so you feel nice and flexible? How can you even expand your consciousness if you're plugged up in your glands, especially the one up here? How can you make love if you stink? Your breath stinks, your pits stink, your butt stink, you're constipated, you've got gas, you've got bloating. How can you look at yourself in the mirror if you're clogged up with all this thick wax all over you? So you need to understand that eating more food isn't going to fix that. Okay? Even if you run away and find the best durian, so you're still taking yourself with you, still taking the same problems. You could transport yourself in a metal tube to the other side of Earth, you're still the same person. Okay? Still carrying those problems with you. So to do your emotional work, to do your spiritual work, to do the yoga, to do the breath work, to do the meditation, start with your body. And number one, before you even run off into dry fasting, water fasting, herbs, colonics, the most powerful thing to start with is a flavors of light, rainbow, raw living, fresh, pressed with a slow juicer, especially the Green Star or an angel juicer, fruits, berries and melons. Stop putting in the avocados, dates and bananas and dried fruits, nuts and seeds and gourmet food. Stop playing around with salads and wasting your time. Stop the bullshit. Get the produce. Dice it and slice it and peel it. Drink ample amounts throughout the day. You can reach out to me. Send me an email through flavorsoflight@gmail.com or find me on Facebook at Flavors of Light. Send me a message. If you want me to coach you, I'll coach you. If you want me to write your protocol, I'll write your protocol. If you want to speak to me, mentorship, if you want to cry on the phone to me, anything, I'm here. Okay? So, peace and love. And until next time, take care of you all. Sending you love wherever you are. And if you're not ready to embark on this journey yet, I still send love to you. And please keep educating yourself more and more. If that's the best you can do, thank you very much for this. And okay, so peace and love. Sending you my best wishes.